Hey guys, this is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and in today's movie review, I'm going to be doing a movie review on the 2017 A24 film, The Last Movie Star. So, I recently watched The Last Movie Star on VOD. I rented it on my video on demand service. And so, The Last Movie Star first came out in 2017 as a premiere event, and then was officially released the following year, on VOD and maybe in select theaters as well the following year in 2018. So, this movie stars Burt Reynolds, Ariel Winter, Clark Duke, and Chevy Chase. And so the movie's about a famous actor named Vic Edwards. Vic Edwards played by Burt Reynolds. And so in this film, he used to be like a popular famous movie star icon. But then as he got older, he's just living his life, like, going to the grocery store and, living as a average citizen. But then later in the film, Vic Edwards attends this film festival at a bar and in Nashville, Tennessee. And of course he also meets this girl named Lil, played by Ariel Winter. And pretty much Vic Edwards and Lil go on this journey where Vic Edwards is going to his locations that he remembered from his past. and of course Vic Edwards also has visions of other Burt Reynolds films that were considered his best films, like Smokey and the Bandit and Deliverance. And that's pretty much what The Last Movie Star is about. So honestly, this movie, I actually really enjoyed this film. I really liked it. Yeah, because I remember, because like I said before, I remember first hearing about The Last Movie Star. I remember hearing things about it, like, and plus, and I'm pretty sure, like, probably when they were doing the filming, like when they were shooting this film, when they were filming this film was originally supposed to be called Dog Years. But I guess later on they changed the title to The Last Movie Star, because dog years. I mean maybe because maybe it kind of makes sense on why this film was originally called Dog Years, because there's a scene at the beginning of this film where Vic Edwards is at this vet, like a dog hospital vet thing. Yeah, but excuse me, but I prefer the title of The Last Movie Star. And I thought the story itself was pretty interesting, and the way they shot this film, it's well shot, and it's well filmed, it's well edited too. It even has a good soundtrack too, like in Nashville, Tennessee soundtrack, it kind of sounds like a little bit of like country music a little bit. I know some people out there are not really fans of country music, but in my opinion, I kind of do like country music for what it is. I still don't mind country music. But there are all kinds of different music in Nashville, Tennessee, like where this movie takes place, and this is actually one of A24's earliest films from what I heard about, because sure, this movie first came out in 2017 and then 2018, but I'm still calling this a 2017 film since I know it first came out that year, but whatever. And this was back in the old days, when I first heard about this film, along with other A24 films, when I didn't know much about A24 at the time, but now I do. And how does A24 do a good job making this film? Well, they actually do a pretty good job making this film, because the acting performances, the performances were pretty good by Burt Reynolds, Ariel Winter, Clark Duke, and Chevy Chase. Chevy Chase actually plays Sonny. Like, Sonny's actually like Vic Edwards' friend, I think, when they were at this restaurant, like, talking to each other. And Ariel Winter plays Lil in this film, and I thought she did a great job. And Burt Reynolds, he does a good job and a great job playing Vic Edwards. Like, even there was a scene where Lil was doing research on Vic Edwards. Like, the Google images for Vic Edwards are exactly the same as Burt Reynolds. Yeah. And Clark Duke plays Clark Duke was, and I thought Clark Duke did a pretty good job in this film. And yeah, and of course, The Last Movie Star was also one of the last films to feature Burt Reynolds on screen, because because since this movie came out during like 2017 and then was officially released the following year in 2018. It was also released like almost the same year when Burt Reynolds passed away due to like a heart attack, like cardiac arrest. And it was sad that Burt Reynolds passed away in 2018. Yeah, like because Burt Reynolds was in a lot of great films, like I said before, Smokey and the Bandit and Deliverance, and oh yeah, and there's also Boogie Nights, and there's also the Longest Yard, both the original and the Adam Sandler remake. Yeah, and Burt Reynolds was basically like, he was a talented actor, and he was in a lot of these great films, like the ones I said, and he was also in Without a Paddle as well, like, you know, Without a Paddle, and he did a little bit of, he kind of did a little bit of voice acting roles, but the one voice acting role I know Burt Reynolds did the most was playing Charlie B. Barkin, like Charlie from All Dogs Go to Heaven. Yeah. So overall, The Last Movie Star was a good film from A24, and I'm gonna give The Last Movie Star. I'm gonna give it 3.5 out of 5. It was pretty good for what it is. 3.5 out of 5. That's my rating. If you haven't watched The Last Movie Star yet, and if you want to check out some more A24 films, then I say I recommend checking this one out. I liked it. So there you have it, guys. That's going to be it for my movie review on The Last Movie Star. And that's going to be it for this video. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching. And until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying goodbye, everybody, and that's about it.